HS. As the attack properties vary greatly depending on the half-circle input, use each one for different situations.
Seems like he could do it. He could do it in the air as well. He could do this shit in the air. Just letting you know. Remember those hitboxes I drew? Seems like they might be hella relevant right now. Seems like those hitboxes might be extremely relevant right now. Because yeah, now that you could do this in literally any direction, if you could do this shit in any direction, you know what I mean? This shit makes a lot more sense now. This makes a lot more sense. This seems a lot more, viable of a hitbox. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. In my opinion, this shit seems legit. You know, I strongly think this is what it's gonna be. But now that I know it's part of like a series of moves, there's probably gonna be a hurt box on the coffin, maybe. Realistically, I don't know. We'll see.
Be careful, as you must hold the final direction after the command has been inputted in order to activate Behemoth Typhoon.
Oh, can someone attest that this new trailer guy sounds a lot like Roofamonger? He sounds like Roofamonger if Roofamonger was like trying to make a serious voice. Yeah, all of this shit guard breaks too. This motherfucker is literally Cliff. Yeah, you thought it was him at first. Yeah, it sounds like Roofamonger, right? I know it wasn't crazy. Shit sounds just like it sounds like Roofamonger if like Roofamonger was to put on like a professional, trailer voice, you know? But yeah, like if all this shit guard breaks on top of that, like this motherfucker's literally Cliff. He's Cliff. Like this reminds me of Cliff so much. I don't know why. It legit reminds me of Cliff.
In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from behind him to the front, going low.
And you want to know what's crazy? That shit has no recovery on whiff. That shit has hardly any whiff recovery. You know that, right? You can literally just do that shit. That seems to be Strive, man. Strive is just letting people do shit. You could just do that shit. At any time. You took your first vaccine shot? Congratulations. Nice. Let's look at Mad Plus 2. Magaki, what's going on? Haven't seen you around in a while, Magaki. Have you seen the chip damage on Machine Gun? I saw it. I pre-watched this video this morning when I woke up. I was in my bed and it's like the first thing I saw when I woke up. Yeah, but this is gonna be crazy. This character's gonna be insane. I'm just gonna let you know that shit right now. I would say his only weakness is him being tall, maybe. So I want to see something real quick because I feel like doing these moves charges up his meter.
Goldlewis swings his coffin from behind him to the front, going low.
Oh no,
the range is long enough that this attack.
So that alien meter just goes up on its own. Big body that has an air dash and can run. Well, just woke up, going to chill a bit and get back to work. What about you? Chilling? We're looking at Goldlewis breakdown. And yeah, too busy with work. Haven't had much time for gaming. I can feel that. Yeah, he's a big body who can run and who can air dash. So, I don't know, man. I'm really feeling this character. I seriously think I might switch off Kai. It seems to only increase during neutral, not in block strings. Yeah, he was the one that said in Discord about the video coming out. Yeah, it was you, mine. Yeah, that is true. I saw your post. It was the first notification on my phone. And that's why I checked it out. So yeah, thank you for alerting me to this because I definitely didn't know. And YouTube did not recommend it either. Did J1 make a video about gold? Probably. You know, these guys are on point with their content. I am not on point with my YouTube content. I can tell you that right now. I am so not on point with my YouTube content. Like, I am. I've also considering Behemoth guard break and guard breaks don't have throw involved after block stun his throw mix-ups are probably sick. Exactly. What content? Well, like my YouTube grind. I'm not really on top of my YouTube grind. Yeah, I'm not really on point with my YouTube grind. I just post like tournament footage for now. I really need to do better on the YouTube thing. I need to start publishing more content on a regular basis. You know? But I think you guys seem to like my React content quite a bit. Naga won ICFC, beat Punk Soul for the win. Well, we're gonna watch ICFC today. His inputs seem need getting used to. I think these inputs are easy. Half circles are easy as fuck. Like, that is not an issue. You know? It would be hard if these were all like DP motions in different directions, but half circle motions, that's free. That's free. Motherfuckers gonna be. You don't understand half circle up? Half circle up is literally a TK input. I do that input all the time with Kai. It's literally just this. Like this, or like this. You know? Or like this, or like this, or like this, or like this, basically. It's basically half 360s. That's the best way to put it. But I find half circles to be very easy. Like buffer the up input without it coming out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, so you could definitely use these moves raw. You can 100% use them raw. What about 4, 7, 8, 9, 6? How do you get that without getting a jump? If you buffer it after a move, so like for example, this move right here, you could definitely get this without jumping. You can 100% get this without jumping. You know, if you do it fast enough. If you do it fast enough, you should be able to get this without jumping. You know, raw. Yeah, I'm saying like if you do this fast enough, you should be able to get this without jumping. But even if you jump, it's still okay. Because these moves are, you can do these moves in the air. You can do these moves in the air. It might not even be a bad idea to do them in the air, honestly. And on top of that, if these moves hit a certain way, you get combos. So, you heard people say you could do it in the 4 to 5 frames that you have jump start up. Yeah, you could probably even TK this shit, honestly. So like you could jump and then you could buffer the move and then do it at like, and you could probably TK it. Yeah, you could honestly half the Behemoth Typhoons are probably going to be pretty niche. Only a few will be used most of the time. I don't know, man. It's a mix-up. This character is literally mix and set play with good neutral. Like I can tell you right now, Goldlewis is going to have really good neutral. He's going to be mixed. He's going to be set play. Kind of reminds me of Hey-Hoon a little bit and Cliff. It's like if Cliff and Hey-Hoon were put together in a character.
Will reach the opponents even when.
Look how far this hits.
The range is long enough that this attack will reach the opponents.
Why does that hit so
low.
far?
The range is long enough that this attack will reach the.
That hits so far. He has 3 overheads. Oh, and on top of that, he's got overheads in his kit. That automatically makes him OP in a Strive context. He's got overheads that lead to. He's the first real, like, he's one of the few real mixed characters in the game. Like, Millie is a mixed character as well, but he's a mixed character who has damage. You know? Like, he has real overheads. Like, so he can literally fake you out by doing, like, one regular Behemoth Typhoon and then following it up with an overhead or a low. Makes 3 overheads in his kit. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this shit is Yeah.
The opponent, even when canceled from the edge of far standing S or crouching S. In this...
Oh, hold on. I just noticed something. Look at the Neo Times Square 5th Street station. You got X, you got X2, Strive, Rev, and what is this 2? Guilty Gear 2. Yeah, so you got Guilty Gear X, Guilty Gear X2, Guilty Gear 2, Guilty Gear Strive, Guilty Gear Revelator. I just decoded an Easter egg right here in our faces. Sign and Revelator. Oh yeah, Sign and Revelator. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Behemoth Typhoon. Goldlewis swings his coffin from behind him to...
I mean, he's doing this while being grounded. So clearly this move, like, it doesn't make you jump if you do the input correctly. This input does not make you jump. Because you're ending on a forward input, not an up forward input. You know?
To the front, going high. This is a long-range overhead, meaning it can mix up an opponent who is blocking low from a distance. If it connects late into its active frames, it can be followed up on. It has slow startup, so mix it up with other versions of Behemoth Typhoon to catch the opponent off guard. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from in front of him to behind, going low. The quick startup makes this move easy to use and include in combos. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from in front of him to behind, going high. This move has a long range and sends the opponent flying up on hit. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin down forward from above him. This is an overhead attack with a rather fast startup and cannot be blocked by crouching opponents. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin forward from down low to above.
Yeah, you have to hold the direction. You gotta hold the direction, is what they said. In this Behemoth Typhoon, you don't understand one thing about one of his supers. You think the dude said the more circle motions you do, the more damage it does. Yeah, that's like an old Guilty Gear mechanic where they want you to like mash stuff so that it does more damage. You know what I mean?
It's easy to go for a follow-up after this move as it lifts the enemy up high.
Look at this damage though. Like that was a B&B. And that did like
follow-up after
40%.
this move as it lifts the enemy up high.
Like this did 40%. And that was just the B&B, you know? Wait until we figure out what this man's optimals are.
In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from above to below, going behind him. This attack is a low and cannot be blocked by standing opponents. If
so
it connects late into its active frames, it can be followed up on. Break through your opponent's defense with the overhead and low versions of Behemoth Typhoon. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from below to above, going behind him. As this attack knocks the opponent back, it works well in strings when you want to change positions with the opponent.
This one has to be minus on block. This last one has to be
in strings when you want to change positions with the opponent.
This one has to be minus. His voice is boring. Something else kind of nut is that he's got set play. He's got mix and that's what I was saying, Magaki. He's got mix and he's got set play. So if anything, that bar down below is your set play bar. That's how I would see it. I would literally just let that charge up, and then once I like knock them down, then I just start with the set play and throw the bomb out there so I can get max range bomb. You know? He's like literally Kai but better. Why did they make Kai not that good? He's literally Kai but better. Like, it's actually crazy.
Security level. The security level increases as time passes.
Oh, so
certain special moves become more powerful when the security level is high. The security level is reset after one of these special moves is used. Look for the right time to use these special moves. Thunderbird. Goldlewis sends out a projectile that moves forward. When the security level is high, it covers a longer distance and increases the number of hits. Although it has slow startup, it creates an opportunity to go on the offense once the projectile is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well.
That's hella good. Oh my
Skyfish. Goldlewis sends out extremely fast multi-hit projectiles.
Yeah, and it's also crazy. He's all quarter circles to half circles, so that's super easy inputs as well. A pad player's worst nightmare. Why is that move called Skyfish? It's American. That's what like in America, the military names their like weapons like Thunderbird, Skyfish. You know, like they name weapons like that. You know, don't ask me why, but as an American, it doesn't sound weird to me. You know, Thunderfuck. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like they name shit like that. You know, like it's weird. Like fucking you know. They probably thought it. They probably, you know, in the military, like, yo, what should we call this thing? You know what? Let's just call it fucking Skyfish, bro. You know.
Number of projectiles increases when the security level is high. As it sends out.
I can tell you right now that this move is probably mad good, as well, at any level of security.
Number of projectiles increases when the security level is high. As it sends out many projectiles, you can deal a good amount of chip damage.
Look at that chip damage, bro.
As it sends out many projectiles, you can deal a good amount of chip damage to the.
Yo, you can literally space people out. Look at this. That's so crazy.
As it sends out many projectiles, you can deal a good amount of chip damage to the opponent, even when the attack is blocked. Also, like.
It has some startup, though, so you can definitely jump that. So this is not a good move to throw in block strings. I can tell you that right now. Wall breaks because of all the hits. I can tell you right now, this is not a good move to do on block. Like, look at the startup.
Chip damage to the opponent, even when the attack is blocked.
This move has a lot of startup. So you're in block stun. Hold up, maybe. She's still in block stun. Yeah, she just got out of block stun, like right here. So from block stun, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got about 14. You got about between 13 and 15 frames to react to that after block stun. You searched it up and found out there's a plane called the Flying Pancake. See? Told you. Told you. Once again, don't doubt the American, bro. I know my country. I know my country too well, dog. I know my country all too well. You know? Going to make a hitbox thread, right, when he comes out, curious about the Behemoths. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in, oh, Magaki, did you see the meme hitboxes that I drew? Hold on a second. Let me show you. Did you see the meme hitboxes that I drew? I drew up some meme hitboxes real quick. I'm about to show you. I put it on Reddit. Someone gave me a silver award for this. Someone gave me a silver award for this shit, bro. This is one of the meme hitboxes I drew up on Behemoth. This is one of them. Yeah, this is some Guilty Gear shit, bro. I was like, yo, this I will not put it past them. I would not put it past ArcSys to make the hitboxes look like this. I'm not even kidding. I would not put it past them to make the hitboxes look like this, bro. Bro, this character's cool as fuck. This character is really very interesting. Oh, this is the most egregious one, bro. This is the most egregious one right here. It's like, yeah, you could technically 6P it, right? Yeah, Goldlewis looks like pure, I'm just gonna do shit and you ain't gonna do nothing about it type character. He's like, you know who he reminds me of, Magaki? He reminds me of Cliff. You just want to sit. Only difficult part is the half circles. Why you guys acting like that's so hard? The half circles are not hard. That's easy. That's the easy part. He's an easy character. This man's mad easy. The half circles are easy, dog. Half circles ain't hard. You mean for the combos? Ooh, hope he doesn't have hurt boxes like what Cliff got on Jump S. Oh, yeah. I really feel like this motherfucker is literally going to be Cliff mixed with, I feel like he's like Cliff mixed with Nago. People thought he was going to be like Pot, but nah. I think he's going to be Cliff mixed with Nago. Like, the way Nago could just fucking mash all day, Goldlewis is going to be like that as well. I'm calling it. Goldlewis players, all the Nago players are going to move to Goldlewis. I'm calling it. You know? Yeah, look at Cliff's hitboxes, bro. Yeah, exactly. See, I knew I wasn't fucking crazy, man. Look at this shit. This is going to be Goldlewis hitboxes. I'm calling it, man. I'm calling it. I'm calling it, bro. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this Jump S. Yeah, exactly. Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit. You know? I could totally, like, this is 100%. This is 100% Guilty Gear style hitboxes. I knew I wasn't crazy. Yeah, look at this shit. Look at this Jump Dust. All fucking hitbox, bro. I'm telling you, it's all hitbox.
Also, like Thunderbird, this can counter your opponent's projectiles. Skyfish can be used to react quickly. Down with the system. An attack that is invincible.
So not only does he have set play and mix, he can also fucking counter zone. He can actually, like, straight up counter zone. I don't think you need the Y move from a top 5 character, because this character is going to be even more top 5, bro. This motherfucker is going to be even more top 5. What do you think? You think you see this shit and you think this motherfucker's not going to be top 5? The only way he could not be top 5 at this point is if he has shit frame data. That's the only way. If all these behemoths have terrible frame data, if they have even decent frame data, this motherfucker's going to be top 5. 100%. You could throw those behemoths out, dog. I'm telling you right now. Motherfuckers are going to win just by spamming behemoth. Them shits look like they have no recovery. You know what I mean? Is if he's got a useful 6P. Basically, you could power it up by doing the drone command. Yeah, we didn't see too many normals, but yeah, that's the only way he cannot be top 5. And with this kit, I can tell you right now, with this particular kit, the way that his kit is set up, he is literally probably one of the more complete characters in Guilty Gear. Watch him have a 3-framer. If he has a 3-framer, you already know. Another weird thing in the trailer, it looked like he could chain behemoths. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, Magaki. He could literally do behemoth into behemoth into behemoth into behemoth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you guys are understanding that he can literally do behemoth into behemoth into behemoth on block. And your guard broke. So he could start with a guard break move that guard breaks, and then he could do a high-low mix behemoth right after. And you literally just gotta guess. Nah, I don't think there's gonna... They guard break. Gamma, they guard break. We already looked at it yesterday. They guard break. Like, one of them guard breaks. No, you can't backdash. So, yes, not all of them guard break, but if you start... No, what I'm trying to explain is if you start with one of the ones that guard breaks, and then you go immediately into the mix-up, right? Yeah, exactly. You go like, so if you make them block and then you do the guard break, they now have to guess. Like, period. Like, you're not backdashing, you're not RCing, you're not bursting. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that Garuda doesn't chain with Garuda. I'm saying that if he guard breaks you with one Behemoth, the next Behemoth is a mix-up. It doesn't need to chain. It is a mix-up. You have to hold it. You understand? Because the different Behemoths are not the same. Like, if he does guard break Behemoth into another guard break Behemoth, I can see you guys saying that. But if he does guard break into either throw, overhead, or low, you gotta guess. You gotta hold that. Yeah, you gotta hold that. Like, you're not backdashing. Like, because when you get guard broke, yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now, like, did you see where are we at? 432. Did you see how far this shit hits? Look at how far this shit hits.
Direction of your choice and HS. As the attack properties vary greatly,
look how far this shit hits.
You can perform a variety of attacks by inputting a half circle in the direction of your choice and HS.
I'm telling you.
As the attack properties vary greatly depending on the be in order to activate Behemoth.
This shit hits mad far.
With his undeniable, overwhelming power. Behemoth Typhoon. Goldlewis swings his coffin. You can perform a variety of attacks by inputting a half circle in the direction. Goldlewis swings his coffin from behind him to the front, going low.
You know?
The range is long enough that this attack will reach the opponent even when canceled from the edge of far standing S or crouching S.
Look how far that hits! He could guard break you from halfway across the screen. You know? He can guard break you from halfway across the screen, dog. Like, don't cap about this, man. This is yikes.
Down with the system. An attack that is invincible on startup and sends the opponent flying away on hit. You can go for major damage by using this in combos. You can perform a follow-up attack when this hits at close range. You can perform this move by inputting a full circle in the direction of your choice and P.
Look at this damage.
A full circle in the direction
B&B, dog.
Your choice.
Look at that damage. That's like 50% on a B&B, dog. 50% on a B&B. This man's got soul level damage. I'm calling it right now. This man has soul level damage. He's got soul level damage. He's got Milia level mix. He's got Milia level Oki. He's got fucking Potemkin level range. You know? Potemkin level range. He's got the speed of, he's kind of slow. So I would say he's kind of got Kai level speed, right? Like, because Kai's run and air dash is kind of slow, right? There's got to be downsides. There has to be a downside. Like I said, the only way this motherfucker is not going to be top tier is if he has shit frame data. That's the only way at this point. Only way at this point, this motherfucker, you know, he's got Kai level set play. You know? Probably has really chunky combos. Yeah, I think the most busted part for now is that security level don't go down, so he can pressure with normal into Thunderbird. Exactly, Magaki. He can literally push you out, guard break you, do the Thunderbird, walk up, get another mix, you jump. He can air throw, air to air. This motherfucker looks wild, bro. I'm telling you, he looks wild. He looks crazy. Daisuke's vision, chat. This game, we might not be complaining about Soul for too much longer. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We might not be bitching about Soul for too much longer. You might have to hang up Kai's jacket for this guy. I'm thinking Kai mains are a lot of Kai players are probably gonna gravitate to Goldlewis, and I'm gonna tell you why. Goldlewis plays the way I would want to play Kai in this game. Just from what I'm seeing right now, like, He plays like OG Kai, but on a big body. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. Like, he's got the overhead low shit. I mean, everyone's going to try him out, but I think I might actually, like, swap. Honestly, I think I might make the swap. I'm gonna tell you right now, when I vibe with a character, I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, not only does he look cool, but his move set seems very like up my alley with the kind of way that I like to play. You're really happy people are looking forward to him instead of just random anime waifu B. Same Magaki. He also seems to have better Oki than Oki man Angie. Exactly. For you, we will find something about Lewis that will make it more balanced. Let a week pass. I mean, of course, I'm gonna play him. We're gonna figure it out. You know that out of all the channels, I'm definitely going deep into analyzing this shit, and I'm gonna play it, and we're gonna run lobbies, and we're gonna play in Celestial. We're gonna figure it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, its English dub is actually quite
Voice
good.
and P. The move is powered up depending on the number of full circle commands inputted. Burn it down. An attack that fires a laser that moves in from a distant position.
Yeah, so it seems like the cinematic. It seems like the cinematic changes.
You can perform this move by inputting a full circle.
Yeah, so it seems like during the cinematic you gotta spam. Alright, so during the cinematic, you gotta spam full circles. You gotta spam full circles. And if you spam a whole bunch of full circles, the cinematic changes.
In the direction of your choice and P. The move is powered up depending on the number of full circle.
Yeah, you see? It changes. Like, there's levels to the super. Rip hitbox players. Shit, hitbox players will definitely be able to do that. That shit's easy. Whole circles, bro? It's just doing this. It's easy. Buy a fight stick. It's easy, bro. Why y'all sit here capping like this shit is hard, bro? Just go do this. As soon as I activate super, I'm just gonna do this. You know? You were made loyal to your girl May for now, but you will try it also because you like May for being
commands inputted. Burn it down. An attack that fires a laser that moves in from a distant position. As it hits multiple times.
Now this shit right here, 50 meter for this is so good. 50 meter for this shit is mad good. You knock somebody down with this shit, and new character Goldlewis is ready to rock non-public. There you go. See, they know. See, Arxis is funny. They know we know. They know that we check Steam DB. That's the private builds on Steam. Yeah, they know people looking at this shit. That's why they titled it this. They know. You want the link? They work so hard on it. Yeah, send me the link. That patch notes. This page requires you to be signed in. Yeah, update notice. Guilty or strives to pass 300k. Yeah, they really be putting titles on this shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nice. Everything that's hidden. That's interesting. Alright. You mean the leak about Jam? I mean, we'll see how Jam plays in this game. But Jam has always been a problem. Alright, peace out, Lawless.
Times, you can keep the opponent locked down, both when this attack hits and is blocked. When the security level is high, the number of hits increases, making it possible to keep the opponent locked down even.
Yeah, so it seems like I was right yesterday when I said, like, on your wake up, you have about 15 frames to move. There's also the possibility that Jam doesn't arrive. I mean, her character model is in the game. So if she doesn't come, she's going to come at some point. But honestly, the more we dig, the more it looks like she was made just for the credit scenes. Yeah, you're right. Story mode? Yeah. Well, all I'm saying is that, like, this burn it down move is such good Oki. It forces the opponent to either block or to move. So you get mid-screen pressure for this. This is literally mid-screen set play right here. You know what I mean? Like, let's think about it like this, right? Let's think about actual applications for this.
It down. An attack that fires a laser that moves in from a distant position. As it hits multiple times, you can keep the opponent locked down, both when this attack hits and is blocked. When the security level is high...
Yeah, and then you get a mix on top of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. And even if they were to jump... Like, so here's the thing that I'm thinking about, right? Like, if I was to use this... I wonder if you could use this in a combo. I wonder if you could use this as a mix-up. So, like, you guard break them with Garuda, hit them with this shit, and then go for, like, a mix-up. Yeah, I saw the data mine thread you did, Magaki. I did see it on Twitter.
The number of hits increases, making it possible to keep the opponent locked down even longer. As it hits a wide range, this move works to catch the opponent from a distance. Use each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situations.
Yo, you saw that? Meaty guard break. Meaty guard break. You guys saw that, right? Meaty guard break. That shit's real, bruh. Yo, look at the range of this normal. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Look at the range. What is this normal? You got raged off GG, but this makes you want to get back on. I'm going to tell you right now, Guilty Gear has definitely made me rage quite a bit in the last couple of weeks, but I'm starting to accept the game for what it is. I'm just kind of mad that, like, Kai has to work so hard for stuff that other characters don't have to work that hard for. That really shouldn't piss me off, but it kind of pisses me off a little bit because it's kind of like every character here is crazy, and Kai, in order for Kai to be crazy, he's got to spin meter, and you got to be like a super high level player. You know what I mean? You didn't tell the whole story because it comes kind of complicated when it comes to 3D, but basically issues with Jam is that the re-topologized. They re-topoed her, hence the poly count. They increased the saturation on the detector to get her ready for Stride. That they clearly decimated her model. A lot of basic stuff isn't even done on her model. For example, the UVs aren't properly unwrapped. Some stuff just doesn't work. So, what do you think that means, Magaki? You think that means they're still working on it? You think they're still working on the model? Or you think that they're just putting in like a filler model? You think they're just putting in like a filler model for like a story mode or something? I did do some 3D modeling back in the day, so I do understand what you're talking about. She's on the April beta build, for instance. Oh, so she's been playing for a while. She's exactly the same, unlike Dickinson, Chaos, etc. Yeah, so they probably just haven't finished working on her. She's probably just not ready yet. They're probably just not even working on her yet.
Putting pressure on the opponent with each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situations.
Look at this meaty. Meaty guard break, bro. He's still in block stun when he's walking up. Yeah, he just got out of block stun. Oh my god, that's crazy. You could do another behemoth right here. Right? So if they do plan to add her, you hope they make a redesign. Maybe it's a reference. Maybe they have it in there as like a placeholder or as a reference. And maybe they put the exert model in there as like a reference or as like a placeholder, you know? Two new thighs for Jam that weren't in exert, or two new things. The body is bigger. She got hilariously big legs and thighs. Listen, that's Guilty Gear. Everyone is hilariously thick in this game. All right, let me go to your Twitter real quick. Hold on a second. You're Magaki, right? Right here. Ile de France. No, this isn't you. Murgic Magaki. Okay. I think I'm following you. No, I'm not. All right, I got you. Oh, this would be a great redesign. Oh, that would be a sick redesign, actually. That would be sick. This is extremely thick for no reason, bro. Yep, this looks like Strive. You're keeping them as references for a future model. Yeah, compare the top versus the bottom. Bruh, her ass is probably humongous, bro. Why is she so thick? Like, it's crazy. She's literally tiny up here, and her legs are like twice the size of her arms. Like, what the fuck? That thigh is as wide as her whole chest. I wanted to ask you, Magaki, what are these lines right here? What are these lines? I see them on all the Guilty Gear models. What are these? These like lines. They're on every Guilty Gear model. What is that? Oh, that's just a blend. No, not like the outline. Like these things right here. No, not the dark outline. These blobs that are on everyone's head in Guilty Gear. Like I see these in all the Guilty Gear models. Yeah, these blobs here. Like what are these? That's hair off her head. Really? Why is it off her head though? Like that's the question. Yeah, because they got it for Jam right here as well. Like these. Like why is this off her hair? They're all animated and can be used dynamically. Oh, so I guess that's for like the hair swirls and shit. Basically, that's for like the hair movement to like make the hair move. I guess. Okay, got it. Okay, that's interesting. When for instance, Giovanna Win pose when she combs her hair back, that's the hair you see on the sides.
Putting
Got
pressure
it.
on the opponent with each version's strength. The grounded version is especially useful as it sends the opponent back.
Oh my god, he's got a body splash. He's got a body splash.
The grounded version is especially useful as it sends the opponent back, even when blocked. It's also vital to make good use of Thunderbird and Skyfish to bring the opponent into close range, where you want them. You can always rely on Burn It Down when you have tension gauge for it. Once the opponent is in your range, use Behemoth Typhoon until you take them down. Thanks for watching.
I'm telling you, this motherfucker seems like my kind of character.
Vital to make good use of Thunderbird as it sends the opponent back, even when blocked. It's also vital to make good use of Thunderbird and Skyfish to bring the opponent into close range, where you want them. You can always rely on Burn It Down when you have tension gauge.
He's got frame traps off the Behemoth, bro. Come on. You guys are not gonna fucking tell me that this motherfucker, like, I don't give a shit, bro. This motherfucker looks busted. This motherfucker looks busted, bro.
Close range, where you want them. You can always...
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is like 9 frames. This is probably a slash button. Nah, he's not slow. By the way, I heard you were in France. Are you near Lyon? No, I live in Toulouse, Magaki. I live in Toulouse. Are you in? You know, I was supposed to move to Lyon. Me and my wife were planning on moving to Lyon. We actually put a down payment on a crib over there. And we decided we ended up visiting Toulouse, and we like Toulouse better. He's big because he's American, dog. But he ain't slow. I would say he's about as fast as Kai. His moves might be faster than Kai's, actually. Yeah, non-frame far slash. If his far slash is like, what do you think the frame date on this is? It's active from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait. Let's check the recovery on this. There's some hit stop.
Burn it down when you have tension.
Yeah, and then you get guard broke again. Man. No, you can't count active frames like that. Yeah, I know. Because there's hit stop, right? So, yeah, you can't count the active frames like that. That's why I gave up. I don't know if you noticed I gave up counting the active frames. I was like, that's hit stop. So.
It's also vital to make good use of Thunderbird and Skyfish to bring the opponent into close range, where you want them. You can always rely on Burn It Down when you have tension gauge for it. Once the opponent is in your range, use Behemoth Typhoon until you take them down. Thanks for watching. At close range. You can perform this move by inputting a full circle in the direction of your choice and P. The move is powered up depending on the number of full circle commands inputted. Burn It Down. An attack that fires a laser that moves in from a distant position. As it hits multiple times, you can keep the opponent locked down, both when this attack hits and is blocked. When the security level is high, the number of hits increases, making it possible to keep the opponent locked down even longer. As it hits a wide range, this move works to catch the opponent from a distance. Use each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situations, putting pressure on the opponent with each version's strength.
Can he whiff cancel this shit?
For suitable situations, putting pressure on the opponent.
Yo, he straight up whiff canceled that shit. Was that a whiff cancel? Was that a fucking whiff cancel, dog? Or did he just do it like... Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it probably just recovers super fast. Oh my god, you can bait people so hard with that shit. Oh shit.
putting pressure on the opponent with each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situation.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Covers in about 7 frames. Yeah, that wasn't a whiff cancel. Probably recovers like here. Like here-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably recovers somewhere between like 5 and 10 frames from what it's looking like. Does this glove have horseshoes attached to it? Of course. Souls far / 24 frames total, for instance. Souls far / 12 frame recovery. Yeah. Count the total animation frames. Alright.
Use each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situation.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Seems like 29. 13 frame recovery, just check. Actually sounds nuts. Yeah, this button moves them forward. So they kind of gave us a mix-up right here, because this actually leads to a mix-up because his guard broke for that whole whiff. You know? Seems like this button is really easy to whiff punish. This button could technically be whiff punished, I guess. If you can react to the whiff. But see, we don't know how active it is, though. That's the thing. You know? It looks really fast, though.
Use each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situations, putting pressure on the opponent with each version's strength.
Let's look at the startup of that Behemoth.
For suitable situations, putting
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I feel like it's active from the moment you see the yellow, though. You can't even jump that. Like, you want to know what's crazy? You can't even jump this. Because if you jump it, you're going to get hit. Because it feels like it's active from, like, right here. It feels like it's active from, like, here. You know? Like, it has to be active from this point. You know? So if you try to jump out, you're going to get hit. You know?
pressure on the opponent with each version's strength.
And he gets trade combos? They literally just showed us a trade combo, by the way. He gets a trade combo. Look at that.
Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situations, putting pressure on the opponent.
Yeah, he jabbed it. So there is a hurt box on the coffin. There is a hurt box on the coffin. So my hit boxes have already been disproven. I thought there wouldn't be. It would be broke if there was no hurt box on that shit. But there is a hurt box on the coffin. So you could jab the coffin. You could probably even 6B it. Fast overhead seems to do as much damage as a throw. That's crazy.
Use each version of Behemoth Typhoon for suitable situations, putting pressure on the opponent with each version's strength. The grounded version is especially useful as it sends the opponent back even when blocked. It's all.
Look, he gets trade combos, bro. Yeah, you can jab it, but based on that combo, should you? No, you should not. But you can. You know, it's balanced. You can jab it. I can already see the Twitter tech now, guys. But Gaki, can you already? Me and you, I'm pretty sure you can already see what people are gonna say on Twitter. Yo, the coffin ain't that bad, dog. Just jab it. It's easy. It's easy, bro. Just jab the coffin. Easy. You don't gotta hold the mix up. Just mash jab. His security level. Oh yeah, that's a good question too. This one is already maxed
Situations,
out.
putting pressure on the opponent with each version's strength. The grounded version is especially useful
it's
as
just
it
going
sends the
up.
opponent back, even when blocked. It's also vital to make good use of
Yeah, it's just going up. So I guess if you're hitting them a lot, it pauses. But if you're
Thunderbird and Skyfish.
yeah, it like pauses when you get the hit. Like if you get the hit, it pauses. But if you're blocking him, you're actually raising his security meter. Yeah, probably use Skyfish to end your combos. That makes a lot of sense. So that way you get the wall break. I'm telling you, this motherfucker's broke. I'm calling it right now. How difficult with his startup frames? How easy, difficult will it be to get a counter? Yeah, this is all speculation. This character looks hype as fuck. I'm just gonna tell you right now. He looks like he could do everything. You know? It looks like he can literally do everything. He looks like he's slow and has no reversal. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. This character is all offense. He's not slow though. Who said that only girls can sell? Yo, they're breaking the anime trend of putting the waifu as the first DLC, bro. And that's another reason why I like it. We don't get a fucking anime waifu. People love big boys. Well, I like him because I was afraid that he would play like... Alright, let me tell you. Alright, I like to play characters like this, right? Like, Kai is kind of like this as well. But I also like to play... What's your boy's name? Uh-oh, my OBS just froze. Shit. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. My stream almost died, but it didn't. I like to play this motherfucker right here, Jax. You know? You know what I mean? I like to play Jax, right? And this character reminds me a lot of Jax. You know what I mean? This character reminds me quite a bit of Jax. Like the stagger pressure, the mix-ups. You know, he would even be more broke if he had a command grab, which I'm kind of glad he doesn't, because that would be hella broke if he had a command grab. You know? But his regular throw, the guard break plus the regular throw is already like hella strong. What would be? You think that super is a reversal? I don't think so.
To bring the opponent into close range, where you want them. You can always rely on burn it down when you have tension.
Look at that chip damage. Hold up.
You want them. You can
look at that chip damage. What is this chip damage? What is this chip damage? Dude said it was invincible. We'll go back and check. What is this chip damage, though? What is this chip damage? What the fuck? And look at the risk. Look at... Yo! Oh, yeah. I'm definitely swapping. This... He looks like he looks like Soul, but for Kai players. Yeah, don't FD it, bro. Don't FD this motherfucker, bro. If you FD, it is forever my turn. Yeah, that's great. Like, that's... Oh, my God. This is crazy.
Always rely on burn it down when you have tension.
Bruh, and she FD'd that last hit too. It just makes him even more plus. Alright, let's go to the super again. Bro, this character is crazy. This character is fucking crazy, bro.
An attack that is invincible on startup
Oh, yeah,
and
so
sends the opponent flying.
Alright, so he has a reversal. Kai mains already packing their bags. Listen, man, I played Kai in Plus R. I played Kai in Rev. Kai needs some buffs, bro. Like, he needs something. They need to make Food Arc like an overhead or something. Like, they need to give Kai something, bro. Because right now, like, Kai, you could definitely win with Kai. I mean, I made it work with Kai, but I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like he fits in this game. He feels kind of incomplete, you know? Yeah, Kai needs better conversions. Like, his conversion game, his combos are really small. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swats your opponent's house. Soul doing dumb shit and you punish him for 60 damage and he gets in once you're dead. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kai works too hard. Like I get so many hits on people with Kai, but because his damage is not great, the only time Kai gets good damage, and this Behemoth Typhoon, you die from chip damage. Yeah, this motherfucker's gonna chip you out. He's gonna force you to FD. He's gonna be stealing people's meter, bro. He's gonna be stealing meter, big time. Yeah, the problem with Kai, one thing that I notice is like I hit people a lot. I whiff punish people all the time, but Kai's conversions, you'll be on offense all round and still lose. Yeah, exactly. Like I literally have clips of me fucking doing crazy pressure loops and combos and shit, and then I die to one fucking soul combo, bro. One combo. Like it's fucking like yikes, bro. Like that's actually the funny thing. Like if you talk to Boss Sauce, he'll tell you how I do all this crazy shit in the game, doing all this crazy ass shit, and then he just hits me once and I die. And he's like, oh, well, got the command grab, GG's. Good luck with all that fly shit you were doing, bro.
Flying away on hit. You can go for major damage by using this in combos. You can perform a follow-up attack when this hits at close range. You can perform this move by inputting a full circle in the direction of your choice and P.
So he basically said you could follow this up if you don't break the wall. If you do this shit mid-screen, this motherfucker is literally Cliff, mixed with Kai, mixed with Milia, mixed with fucking Koom Heyhoon. You're going to want to play this guy mid-screen. You're going to want to get these combos mid-screen, honestly. Ball up. Speak of the devil, bro. Speak of the Potemkin main, and he shall appear. You need to find the patch notes for DBZ. Yeah, when did the first patch come out for Grand Blue and DBZ? I don't think Kai's going to get buffed anytime soon. The characters I like to pick never get buffed. I'm going to tell you that right now. Jax, they didn't buff this man for the whole 2 years that MK11 was active, bro. They didn't touch this man. They actually nerfed him a little bit. Haven't watched this yet. Is he busted? He seems kind of busted in Boss Sauce. As of right now, from what we're looking at and what we're analyzing, he seems kind of busted. He looks very strong. Definitely, like I said, the only way this character could not be S tier is if he has bad frame data somewhere. But from what we're looking at right now, his frame data looks pretty decent. But counting frames on YouTube is not all the way accurate, so I could be off a few frames, but normally when I've done this, even for other fighting games, I've been pretty close. I was usually like a frame or two off, you know what I mean? His 6P is really good. His 6P is the alien hand that reaches really high up in the sky.
The move is powered up depending on the number of full circle commands inputted. Burn it down. An attack that fires a laser that moves in from a distant position. As it hits multiple times, you can keep the opponent locked down, both when this attack hits and is blocked. When the security level is high, the number of hits increases, making it possible to keep the opponent locked down even longer. As it hits a wide range, this move works to catch the opponent from a distance.
Now this move, I can already see applications for it. Can you imagine doing guard break into a mix-up? Like on block? Like, let's think about that for a second. You do Behemoth guard break into this, because they're guard broke, so you're plus. And then they have a few frames to either sit there and block or jump. And if they jump, there's a high likelihood that you're going to 6P them back into the fucking burn it down. Like, they're literally locked into that shit. Like, and whether it disappears on hit. I mean, but if you do Behemoth, it spaces him out enough. It spaces him out enough, and he's plus enough that he could probably do this. And then set up another drone. Yeah, if they jump, you get the drone set up. You know what I mean? Because you're plus. Even if they block your 6P. You know what I mean? Like, I could already see applications for this. Like, this is better than RC. This is better than RC, to be honest. Like, this, like, RC, like, you don't even need the RC. Like, this is a combo extension. This is a pressure extender. You know? This is a pressure extender on block. That's how I would use it. I would literally use this the same way I would use, like, stun edge PRC. You know what I mean? I'm talking about on block, Sween. I'm talking about on block. So, like, on block, for example, you guard break them with the Behemoth, right? Do the chip damage, and then you do this. And now they either have to air dash out, they got to run at you. Yeah, you do this shit on block, right? Because they're guard broke. So, like, basically, during the plus frames of the guard break, you do this. You know what I mean? Because you're plus, right? And then by the time they realize that you've done that, they now have to make a decision. Either they're going to run at you, they're going to stand still and block, they're going to try to backdash, or they're going to try to jump. Either way, you get a mix-up. No matter what they do, you get a mix-up off this. Guaranteed. You know?
It hits a wide range. This move works to catch the opponent.
Because that shit is like instant. You know? It's kind of long. Yeah, let's check it.
Even longer. As it hits a wide range, this.
Alright, so does the startup start here or does it start here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, it's like 34 to 36. Yeah, you're right. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is like 30 something frames startup. All right, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. No way, Jose. This is only good on Oki. This is good on Oki, but that's about it. I mean, that's still busted. I mean, I would say this. There's probably ways you could get away with this on block. Like, what if you throw the drone and then you do this? You got high security level at 50 tension, you shall fuck neutral? Yeah. Now here's my question: what if you do Behemoth into drone into this, right? You do Behemoth into high security level drone on block into this. But if you throw the drone, you lose. Well, see, the thing is, it still comes out. You get the long drone. It uses up security level for the super. Yeah, but the super still gets a few hits, right? You don't get yeah, I know you don't get security while it's active, but here's what I'm saying, right? Like let's hypothesize this. Let's speculate on this, right? Let's say, for example, yeah, you get less hits, but it jails into the drone. You see what I mean? So let's say you're close, right? And let's say you have no security meter. You can literally do Behemoth guard break into a short drone into the laser, right? So the drone gets a few hits, and then the laser gets a few hits shortly after, right? And then you get to run up in between those and do mix-ups. And then on top of that, the laser gives you like an ambiguous mix-up because it obscures the screen, right? I'm just thinking of ways that it can be applied. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that would be a pretty strong mix-up on any security level. Like you could even mix it up where you could maybe do like, long like big security level laser into short drone. So like after the laser hits, then they get hit with the drone. Still might not be enough time after drone. Well, let's just assume you have 3 security meter and you got the big drone that hits for a long time, right? I think you can mix it up. That's kind of like what I'm saying. Like everything doesn't need to be a whole bunch of hits. Like you can literally do one thing that's a whole bunch of hits into another thing that's like a small amount of hits. So like if you have full security meter and you do like long drone, no, there's three. There's three meters. You can stock it up to 3. So it's like 6 bars basically. So like you got 3 levels of security meter at 2 bars a pop, right? So basically you got level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. So let's just say you got a level 6 drone and then you do like a level 1 laser, right? Like right after, you know? So the drone is hitting, and then while the drone is hitting them and they're forced to block, then you do the laser at 30 frames, right? And then by the time the drone is done, then they got to now guess the laser. So it's basically they hold the drone, and then it frame traps them into the laser. And then you can run up and then get an even another mix up. And all of that does a stupid amount of chip damage. Yeah, because it's 3 levels. It's level 1, level 2, level 3, and each level has 2 bars. So I'm pretty sure it's probably like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6. Because I'm multiplying 2 times 3, right? 2 bars times 3 levels. So you got 6 bars of security level, right? So I don't know. I'm just hypothesizing, but I can already see like a crazy mix up on block that does a shit ton of chip damage, you know? If that's the case, then you could do some broke stuff. Yeah, that's kind of like what I'm saying, right? Because it's like, because that's what I'm thinking, right? Like, if you have all this set play, it might be smart to do. He's kind of like Kumhei Hoon in a way with the red with the tuner balls. You know what I mean? It literally reminds me of Kumhei Hoon from Rev 2 because it's like you got the tuner ball shit where you do that shit on block, where you do a block string, you do tuner ball, and then you do a mix up, right? Or you do the big tuner ball on Oki, right? So like you save up. So like if you feel like you're gonna like if you're doing a block string or whatever, your shit is going up. So you can spend security meter on a mix up, and then if they continue to block shit, or even if you get them in an actual combo, the security meter keeps going up anyway. It just like stops on hit stun, on hit stun. You know what I mean? It like freezes for a second during the hit stop, but it keeps going up, you know, during the combo, right? No, there are 3 security meter levels. There's 3. It literally says 1, 2, 3 on the screen right there. I'm gonna duck my head so you can see it, but it says right above my head 1, 2, 3. All right, and then there's 2 bars per level. So I'm just calling them. I'm just saying 6 levels or 6 points, right? If you think about it like points, you know. And you probably get different times depending on. Can you go back where they explain the security? Yeah, let's do that. For anyone skeptical about how good he would be, he was chilling in Soul Stage during the excerpt and learned all the matchups. Exactly. 1 is empty, 2 is halfway, 3 is full bar. He's the equivalent of a professional stream monster. Well, here's what I'm thinking, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that you can spend security meter freely because it refills. It's literally like Mortal Kombat's. It's literally just a cooldown meter. That's literally the best way to think about it. I'm thinking about it as a cooldown meter. If I let the cooldown go all the way up, then I get a stronger projectile. But I can keep throwing out light projectiles and keep resetting the cooldown. You know what I mean? So every time you do one of these items, you just basically reset the cooldown on its power level. But you can mix up the power levels. That doesn't mean you always need to do level 3 shit. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. You know?
Opponent. Security level. The security level increases as time passes. Certain special moves become more powerful when the security level is high. The security level is reset after one of these special moves is used. Look for the right time to use these special moves. Thunderbird. Goldlewis sends out a projectile that moves forward. When the security level is...
Yeah, so I wasn't crazy. Look at this. Look.
Goldlewis...
Before the individual... There's a reason why they put bars on the thing. There's a reason why each security level has 2 bars. It does actually change. It does actually change the duration. So even if you get half of a level 1 bar, it still goes further. You understand what I'm saying? So I do think you should think of it as 6 points instead of 3 different bars. Because if it only mattered that the bar was full, you know? If it only mattered that the bar was full, because like, look right now, I'm going to duck my head so you guys can see the bar.
Lewis sends out a projectile.
That's one when you have no security meter, right?
That moves forward.
This is one when you have half a bar of security meter.
When the security level is high,
and you see how far it goes, right?
It covers a longer distance.
And this is level 3 security meter.
And increases the number of hits.
Screen. Level 3, 2 bars.
Although it has slow...
Goes pretty much full screen. No, you guys aren't listening. There are 2 bars in the security in each level. All right, hold on. Hold on a second.
Startup.
Hold on a second. We got some caps in chat this morning. Ain't even been on for an hour, bro. Been on for an hour and some change. Already got the cappage. Yes, there is 2 bars for each level. I'm literally looking at it right now. There are 2 bars for each level. Alright, so check this out. You got the bar, right? And then you got the levels right here. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Right? I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this. You got the levels, right? No, the level indicates how many bars you have. He had 1 bar of the second one? No, he did. He had 1 bar of the first one. What the fuck? Hold on a second. Where's security meter? Alright, hold on a second.
The security level
Yeah, he was on level 1. He gets a small
increases
special.
as time passes. Certain special moves become more powerful when the security level is high. The security level is reset after one of these special moves is used. Look for the right time to use these special moves. Thunder.
Oh, I think you guys might be right. Yeah, I think you're right. All right. I'm capping today. I got to give myself a cap counter. I'm capping today. All right. I'm sorry. I'm capping. I'm the one on the cap train today. All right, yeah, you guys are right. So no bar is level 1, half a bar is level 2, full bar is level 3. You're right. But then that means the bar fills up fast as fuck. That means it's even better than what I thought it was. This is not good. This is not good because this is literally better than I thought it was going to be. So this means that my plan is actually not that bad of a plan. You know what I mean? That means that my idea is actually no, I was saying you could do one powered up special and then do one lesser powered special. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was saying you could do one special and then right after do a lesser powered special as a frame trap. So you could literally do the plan that I said. You could do a powered up bomb and then you could do a level 1 burn it down. And they might frame trap into each other. More than likely. They might go into each other. They may either overlap or they may go into each other. You know? And the opponent will have to block it. Yeah, that is what I was saying. No, I was saying a powered up special costs 6. Anyway, don't worry about what I was saying because I was wrong. I was completely wrong. So don't worry about what I was saying. Just delete it. Just delete the VOD from your memory banks. Just delete the VOD from your memory banks. But yeah, definitely. Or you could use it as a mix-up to do full bar, burn it down, run up, charge dust, and Thunderbird, and have similar animations. Yeah, that's true. That's another one. To be honest, you're going to be grinding to get 50% tension, and you with 1080 input super. I mean, that super probably does a lot of damage on block, too. And you could probably actually just do that shit on block, especially if you have Thunderbird activated. What would be the only way that you could not use that super as a block string or in a block string is if it has mad recovery. Nah, man, the stream is cool. We're doing some good speculations here with frame count. It's 90% better than the usual Strive streams. I appreciate that, Magaki. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, Boss Sauce and all you other guys who donated, Sneak God if he's here, and that hater from yesterday who donated just to talk shit. I did cop some bud last night, and I'm feeling quite nice. So I appreciate that. Thank you. So you guys helped out your streamer, bro. Yeah, so Thunderbird looks like the combo ender. Oh, careful thing for frame counting in this video. It's not rendered at 60 FPS. Yeah, I know. That's why I said it's like most trailers are not. But I remember when I counted frames for like Rambo. I started doing this when they dropped Rambo and Shiva and stuff. And it was pretty close. I was off a few frames, but it was really like it was pretty close. You know? It was damn near like there. You know, it's a couple frames off, just about. Yeah, you get an idea. It's definitely not accurate, but you know.
Thunderbird. Goldlewis sends out a projectile that moves forward. When the security level is high, it covers a longer distance and increases the number of hits.
That shit looks
Although
fast,
it has
man.
slow.
I'm sorry, but I think we counted this the other day. The Thunderbird shit. Does anyone know how Arxis does DLC character release timings? I have no idea. But I usually know that I wake up to an update. So, either way, we'll be there. But I might have to play it on my PlayStation because I think I only have the DLC pack on my PlayStation version. I swear to God, I legitimately believed that more people would play it on PlayStation. So I bought the Ultimate Edition on PlayStation, and I bought a base version on PC because I was like, I'll probably be mostly playing on PlayStation. How does security levels work? They just go up. It just goes up. It goes up super quick. Oh, Lamau, Behemoth Typhoon is straight up going to be unblockable on PS. I mean, I will get the DLC pack on PC now that I know that everyone's playing it on PC. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I heard this game is selling more on Steam than it is on PlayStation. That's what word on the street is. This game is way more played on Steam. A game like this, you can't afford input delay. You know what I mean? You cannot afford input delay on a game like this. Not with like the kind of shit they want you to do. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, it surprises me because most fighting games are mostly played on PlayStation because of the whole offline tournament thing, and PlayStation having like a bigger gaming community overall. Usually, that's how it is. I know that people prefer to play on PC, but usually the PC fan base is like much smaller. It's usually just like the tryhards. I didn't expect like the casuals to also be mostly playing on PC as well. You know. But with offline tournaments start, people have to adjust. That was the case 2 years ago. You think the pandemic caused a genuine shift in thinking? See, exactly. I'm an FGC boomer now, bro. Back in my day, only the tryhards played on PC. There's a thing though, 4 frame delay on PS4 is standard for UE4. I know. I mean, you could learn to play like that. It's just, once you go PC, you don't want to go back. Back in my day, I mean, I'm not saying it was better. I'm just saying that when I started streaming fighting games, that was the case. The case was, yes, all the tryhards play on PC, and PC normally has like a small but highly dedicated community, but all the main player base was on console. You know? Like the bulk of the player base was on console. So I thought that's how it was going to be on Strive as well. Even if more people have PC, they will not be lugging them to LAN tournaments. Well, I've seen a lot of like arcade rooms have PCs now. Like we were watching that tournament in Asia, and they have like a PC room in the Akihabara, one of the Akihabara arcades or whatever. They got a PC room for playing like Strive on PC and shit. So it seems like people are, and on top of that, with the Stream Deck, you could basically hook monitors up to it. You can hook fight sticks up to it. So it's very possible that in the future, people might just say at fighting game tournaments, "Yo, like, use, what I mean, use a whole bunch of Stream Decks to run tournaments." Because that would solve the whole issue of PCs being different and being unmanageable. Because now you basically have a PC console that runs like a mini PC, but without any of the issues because the hardware is standardized. You know what I mean? You know it's going to work. A console is a PC, technically, dumbass. The €200 Virgin PS4 versus the €1,500 Chad PC. Exactly. But the Steam Deck is like the same price as a PlayStation, right? So if you could hook up monitors and controllers to it, it's literally a mini gaming PC, right? It's literally a PC mini. right? If that makes sense. So, like, for example, tournaments could theoretically in the future, if it works out, they could theoretically just get a bunch of fucking Steam Decks. Steam Deck is not going to be good enough to run tournaments off of. I mean, if it runs at 60 FPS with 1 frame of input delay, if that is true, if that's true that it could do that, then I don't see why it can't. I don't see why you can't do that, you know? And the hardware is standardized, you know? Still the same issue. The problem with PS4 is that there's a variance of 35 ms, so 2 frames. You don't have that with PC. Whatever VSync is on or G-Sync is 20 ms with VSync off, sub 10 ms with VSync on. Yeah, so that's the point. Like, you can literally hook an esports monitor up to it and 2 fight sticks, and you're good to go. You watched the Lewis trail already? Yeah, we're like deep diving into it, but we kind of went off on a tangent right now about the Steam Deck. But I'm just thinking that, like, Steam Deck, you could theoretically hook up an esports monitor to it, 60 FPS refresh rate, easy, 2 fight sticks, and you literally have a mini PC. And you basically have a console without the input delay. So that, I don't know. You know? PS4 version would be better if we didn't have 2-frame window for IB, 3-frame for reversals. Yeah.
Startup, it creates an opportunity to go on the offense once the projectile is out.
Yo, he's got a body splash, bro.
It creates an opportunity to go on the offense once the projectile is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent,
a body splash,
and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well.
You know, that now means that he can do close / jump cancel cross up shit. You know that, right? That also means that he's got a body splash, which means it's highly likely that he can do jump / cross up body splash shit. We would need to know the input delay on the Steam Deck. Yeah, exactly. Like, once it comes out and people test it, we'll see. But theoretically, it is possible that can he dash? Yeah, he can air dash too. Yes, he can air dash. So now you got jump cancel air dash shit. We haven't even seen his jump dust button. We haven't even seen jump dust yet.
Skyfish. Goldlewis sends out extremely fast multi-hit projectiles. The number of projectiles increases when the security level is high. As it sends out many projectiles, you can deal a good amount of chip damage to the opponent even when the attack is blocked. Also, like Thunderbird, this can counter your opponent's projectiles. Skyfish can be used to react quickly.
That was a punish.
Down with the system. An attack that is invincible on startup and sends the opponent flying away on hit. You can go for major damage by using this in combos. You can perform a follow-up attack, major damage, by using this as the opponent flying away on
recovery of this.
An attack that is invincible on startup and sends.
Think it's over here? Yeah, seems like it. Yo, his arm is huge, bro. Alright, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Yeah, this is a lot. Okay. Probably minus 30 as usual.
With the system. An attack that is invincible on startup and sends the opponent flying away on hit. You can go for major damage by using this in combos. You can perform a follow-up attack when this hits at close range. You can perform this move by inputting a full circle in the direction of your choice and P. The move is powered up depending on the number of full circle commands inputted. Burn it down. An attack that fires a laser that moves in from a distant position. As it hits multiple times, you can keep the opponent locked down, both when this attack hits and is blocked. When the security level is high, the number of hits increases, making it possible to keep the opponent locked down even longer. As it hits a wide range, making it possible to keep the opponent security level is high, this attack hits and is blocked. You can keep the opponent locked down, both when this attack hits and is blocked.
Bruh. I'm trying to see, like, is that name a system of a down parry? Parody? Yeah. I'm trying to see something real quick. She can definitely do something. Oh, wait. I'm going forwards. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 49, 50, 51. 51, bro. You gotta count the 51. It's literally 51 frames. No, this was it doesn't start up faster. I think the startup is the same. It's just less hits. I think the startup is the same. I think it's just to make people move. It's to make people move so you get a mix up. But I'm gonna tell you right now, even though that shit starts up slow, this shit is hella broke because he's a big body, which means he can literally shut you down if you jump. He can shut you down if you run at him. He can do a behemoth that goes from low to high. You know what I mean? To cover that whole angle. You know what I mean? He can literally just cover that entire fucking angle. It reminds me of Potemkin's shield. It's the same. It's like the same concept, right? It might be slow, but you still have this big body that's blocking you, who can basically contest you at any like vertical range. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking personally, what I'm thinking is this is so good on Oki because that's another set play because that opens, like, it forces them to do something which gives you an opportunity to open them up so that they're not just blocking the whole game. You know what I mean? So now the question is it makes the opponent have to make a hard read. You know what I mean? You got to make a read on them, but you basically got to react to what they do. It's kind of like it's like the Ram sword situation, right? Like, yes, you can run or jump out of the sword, but you got to make the hard read on Ram, while Ram just has to react to what you're doing. You know what I mean? And it puts you back into the sword mix. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of concept, right?
When the security level is high, the number of hits increases, making it possible to keep the opponent locked down even longer.
Yeah, it doesn't change the startup. It just makes the hits. When the move becomes active, it just makes it last longer. So if you do a high security, thing is though, he got a true 50-50 the moment you block it, can land the fast overhead. Yeah, he can also do cross up body splash, because remember, he also has a body splash. This motherfucker is literally so many characters put together. You're quite enjoying the fact they're asking for KOF inputs in a game that also contains Totsugeki. If it doesn't disappear on hit, they can't wire C or they get hit. Yeah. What does that mean when the security is high? Yeah, that's the meter. That's his extra meter. It fills up over time. So you can literally be comboing them and it still fills up, or you can put them in the block string and it fills up. So basically the concept is he's like Koom Hei-Hoon. So for anyone who's new to Guilty Gear, you might not know who Koom Hei-Hoon is. So hold on a second, let me show you guys Koom, because he was really good. This is all from like years ago. Yeah, let's watch this match. Hopefully this Heyhoon is good. Hold on. Kum Heyhoon Evo. All right, so I think this Kum won Evo. Yeah. I think he won Evo. No, I think Summit won it actually, but this is a good example. This is going to show you. I think Summit won this, but it was pretty close.
Guilty Gear Xrd Japan 2019. Let's go.
Forward punching him right off the axe kick on the ground. You see that forward punch from Chip? That's another solid forward punch normal in this game. Stand kick trading now.
Nice. DP this time.
Actually, no. I think Summit washes him here. Let me show you a better one. Kum versus Tomo. This one was great. You know this match, it was hype as fuck. Yeah. This match was great.
Because that S fireball,
Chip teleport.
even though it's really good, it's a lot harder.
This match was better to show off like what Kum did, right?
And it's slower, and it's also Kum's a lot faster as well. Damn, they pumping the value in here.
Yeah, but that's what I want to hear. I want to hear the music in my soul.
So Kum was also a big body who could air dash and could run. He literally reminds me of like Kum mixed with Chip, right? So like for example, you notice like he does the blue tuner ball in block strings. He does the blue ball, the blue fireball, the blue Hadoken in like block strings or whatever, right? Or like in mix-ups or whatever, or for pressure. He does the bigger one, the red one, or the big one, which is a super. He does that on Oki so that when you wake up, you have to hold the mix-up. Like, you absolutely have to hold it. You got to hard guess that shit. You know? So now he's got to guess, right? Flip him with the low, he bursts it.
Tomo gives up burst early. Then
right? Oki, here we go again.
Swing on him. Flips him with the overhead.
He's dead.
Tiger sword.
If he doesn't drop, he's dead. Yep.
Skyrocket, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Yeah, you see?
Damn.
That's how I think Goldlewis is going to play. I legit think Goldlewis is going to play just like this. He's going to do a bunch of shit on block, and he's going to pressure you. He's going to get the knockdown, and he's going to want to be mid-screen. Like, he's going to want to be mid-screen. He's not going to want to break the wall. He can break the wall if he wants the meter or whatever, but he doesn't need to break the wall. Like, he gets all of his pressure just off of his kit alone. Like, he doesn't need fucking positive bonus.
Damn, gonna hit him with the split at the end.
Are we on Twitch IRL? We got raw feet out here. Raw feet on the stream.
I know that's your thing,
man.
That's
not my thing. That's the people's thing, dog. I can't believe this shit. Flash kick dropping one more time.
2K.
Going low now. At least Leo wears some goddamn shoes.
Look, man, he's a king. This is his throne room. This is where he eats. That's disrespectful.
I'll
That's
take
why
all
they
the
fight.
Patreon dollars y'all want to throw to me. Y'all get a big toe if Summit wins. Big toe on stream.
It's funny. They changed Leo, but they still play the same, bro. Couldn't exercise because of lockdown.
Right now, Summit waiting to see who he's going to face here, but Tomo moving on, gets the counter hit here. Locking Cha-Cha-Chop in his corner.
Wow, and that's what I was talking about, that blue fireball. Nice, uses the guard impact. Uh-oh.
And that's it. He's got it.
Yo, I miss air combos
so
much, man.
I love that option right there. I'm a Leo player. 2S, 2D, that big fireball still right there. Swing in the middle.
I love Majin Obama's commentary from back in the day, man. He used to say some of the craziest shit in these old VODs, man. Majin Obama gets so hype on Rev, bro. It's crazy. Because Kum was a robot. There was a girl inside of Kum who was controlling him. But yeah, Kum Heyhoon was a robot. He wasn't like a person.
Get a full combo, and that's what you saw.
That 2S is a very good button for Leo as well, right?
Oh,
a lot of good range, a lot of good frame properties on it as well, right?
Yeah.
Can be difficult to deal with as a defender. You have to almost aim the IV at every time.
Overhead.
Yeah, and the low profile capability of it. So here we go.
Forward heavy ender just to be able to give himself some space.
And you notice you never see Kum chasing in the corner, right? You know? You notice you never see Kum like going for the corner shit because Kum doesn't want to be in the corner, right? He wants to mix you up mid-screen. He wants to stay here. Like where he's at right now is where he wants to stay. He wants to be mid-screen and he wants to mix you mid-screen. Shit, I don't fucking know. I didn't watch the
One of the
exit
better
story,
tools
so I
Leo
don't know.
has in this matchup, just not as effective, especially at full range. Party crasher. I'm spinning some meter. Skyrocket. H. Knock down. Hold this ball.
Red ball, the delay.
Oh, punish the dead angle.
Peyton punished the dead angle.
Yeah, this
That
set
could've
was
been a
so
lot
good.
worse. Gets them on the legs. Game number 1 going to cha-cha-cha. It's such an angle that it's hard to anticipate where they're going to fall. 2H, yeah.
You see the guard points from the stance like that? You can cancel into any of those buttons like that in that situation, but Cha-Cha-Cha, fortunately able to land safely, gets the big counter hit touch there, and oh man, that was a big opportunity for him that he let go. And here comes Tomo just swinging.
He's blocking.
But how does he deal with this? Yeah, just safely just backdashes out of range.
Who almost had to jump in. Gets the low confirmed though. Meter, yep. That's the Tomo special.
And also, just like Goldlewis, you saw that reversal, right? That was the same. That was like Heihun's only reversal, right? Was that super, you know? So it's kind of the same. Like, that's his only reversal, you know?
Well, I got some meter. I know you gonna die. You ain't got to worry about the mix-up. You dead, bro.
Battle for gauge and how you use it in this match. At the end of the day, you're just swinging on each other. Gets the forward throw. Cha-Cha-Cha now with the shot. And safely confirming the knockdown, run it back again.
Yeah, you see, that's his game plan. Just keep mixing you like that. Like overhead low, overhead low, overhead low. I strongly think Goldlewis is going to play like that. Like, it's literally, like, when I see this shit, it's literally the same. You know, especially, like, this shit right
With
here.
a rather fast startup and cannot be blocked.
Let's look at the
The
Behemoths
attack
again.
property power. Behemoth Typhoon. Goldlewis swings his coffin. You can perform a variety of attacks by inputting a half circle in the direction of your choice and HS. As the attack properties vary greatly depending on the half circle input, use each one for different situations. Be careful, as you must hold the final direction after the command has been inputted in order to activate Behemoth Typhoon. In this Behemoth Typhoon,
Alright, no problem,
Goldlewis
Magaki.
swings his coffin from behind him to the front, going low. The range is long enough that this attack will reach the opponent even when cancelled from the edge of far standing S or crouching S. In this Behemoth Typhoon,
So is he saying that this specific Behemoth Typhoon, this one, will always reach at far slash range? That's crazy, man. Hey, Jake, what's going on? Imagine actually doing your job at work. Yeah, I know, right? Already transcribed the B&B. Yeah, his normals would have to be special cancelable. "5H, 2S, 2H. The overhead one. The front one. 2-2 RC down. The back one. Level 3. And then super. This shit is crazy, man.
or crouching S. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from behind him to the front, going high. This is a long-range overhead, meaning it can mix up an opponent who is blocking low from a distance. If it connects late into its active frames, it can be followed up on. It has slow startup, so mix it up with other versions of Behemoth Typhoon to catch the opponent off guard. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from in front of him to behind, going low.
Look at the tension
The
build.
quick startup makes this
Yo, it builds mad meter. Gold Dick notation is basically a call center. Yo, can we talk about the fact that that shit builds mad meter on whiff and on block and on hit? Can we talk about this? Can we talk about the fact that this shit builds stupid amounts of meter? Why does this build so much meter? Bruh.
from in front of him
Look.
to behind, going low.
Look, it builds a little bit less on whiff. but more on hit.
The quick startup makes this move easy
Feels
to
way
use
more
and
hit.
include in combos.
Yo, this man got a third of attention bar for B&B, bro. Can you imagine a block string? A long as fuck block string, bro? This man's always going to have meter all the time. Yeah, welcome to the gold dig. Yeah, we thought Soul was a problem. This motherfucker's about to be a real problem. Like, he's about to be a serious problem. It's like a third. It's not half. It's like a third.
In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from in front of him to behind, going high. This move has a long range.
So this one doesn't build any tension on whiff. Half a bar? Yeah. Whiffs build that much meter, you think you found your main?
And sends the opponent flying up on hit. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin down
This one
forward
builds a
from
little bit of
above
meter
him.
too.
This is an overhead attack with a rather fast startup and cannot be blocked by crouching opponents.
Bro, that builds mad meter on
In
hit.
this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin forward from down low to above.
Daisuke's vision. Just drop more broke characters. That's it. Yeah, some of these build meter on whiff and some of these don't. But can we talk about the fact that this motherfucker is always getting meter all the time? On hit, or on block, or on whiff? That means if you need meter, you can literally go full screen and just whiff that shit. You can just whiff that shit all the time, bro. I can already see the bullshit now, bro. I can already see the Goldlewis mashers. Bruh, I can already see the shit, bro. Meterless pressure extension. Meterless fucking conversions. Good damage. Good damage. Can meter for even more damage. A super that does a shit ton of damage. Come on, son. This motherfucker's about to be broke. No, we're not going to get a balance patch. This is the balance patch. This is the patch, bro. This is the fucking patch. No, he's got normals. And the super is straight up invul. Yeah, it really is. This is the balance patch, bro. This is about to change the whole fucking game. I'm calling it. I am very confident.
It's easy to go for a follow-up after this move as it lifts the enemy up high. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin
This is
from above
Daisuke's
to
vision.
below, going behind.
I can see Daisuke now. Hold on. We got to pull up Daisuke, bro. We got to pull him up. Hold on a second. We got to pull him up. Daisuke's over here like, now you understand. Now you understand my vision. Soul is not broke. Gold Dick is broke. I can't believe you had trouble with Soul. You're gonna have trouble now with Gold Dick. I made Gold Dick beat Soul 9-1 in the matchup. It's 9-1 to Gold Dick. There will be no balance patches. Get good, motherfuckers. Gold Dick even wins the mirror. Exactly.
him. This attack is a low and cannot be blocked by standing opponents. If it connects late into its active frames, it can be followed up on. Break through your opponent's defense with the overhead and low versions of Behemoth Typhoon. In this Behemoth Typhoon, Goldlewis swings his coffin from below to above, going behind him. As this attack knocks the opponent back, it works well in strings when you want to change positions with the opponent.
I have a feeling this one might be minus on block. I have a feeling this one is probably minus on block. character patch is the new balance patch. Yeah, just change the meta. This could be similar to Negative Edge. Yeah.
Security level. The security level increases as time passes. Certain special moves become
builds
more
a good amount of
powerful
meter,
when the
too.
security level is high. The security level is reset after one of these special moves is used. Look for the right time to use these special moves. Thunderbird.
So the
Goldlewis-
drone doesn't build that much meter on hit, it seems like.
This sends out a
Typhoon,
projectile that moves forward. When the security level is high, it covers a longer distance and increases the number of hits. Although it has slow startup, it creates an opportunity to go on the offense once the projectile is out.
This man's got a cross-up
This
jump
is
in,
a
bro.
crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. Skyfish.
Imagine. But after that whole block string, he probably has meter, bro. Like,
Projectile is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well.
he built almost a whole bar from that block string. He built almost a whole bar from that block string, bro. Come on, son. No way this character is not going to be minimum S tier, bro. No way. No way, no fucking how, bro.
Skyfish. Goldlewis sends out extremely fast multi-hit projectiles. The number of projectiles increases when the security level is...
And you know what's crazy about this block string, too? You could probably end it with Thunderbird.
Skyfish as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. And works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well.
Like, you start to get spaced out here, right? You could probably end it with like a small Thunderbird.
Opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well.
Or you could even throw out another small drone, you know? Pod's going to try to flick Gatling gun and get wall broke. He's going to be hard to play. Yeah, you can use like level 1 fucking... You can even throw another drone out there just to have it out there.
Use these special moves. Special moves is used. The special moves become more powerful when the security level is high. The security level is reset after one of...
Yeah, that goes decently far for being level 1 still. At that range, like, you could probably throw another fucking... You could probably, even if you get spaced out, you could probably throw another drone before they're able to react. You know? It's like you do close slash, far slash, drone, and still be within range. That's crazy.
these special moves is used. Look for the right time to use these special moves. A projectile that moves forward and increase opportunity to go on the offense once the projectile is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. Skyfit.
During that block string, you build almost enough meter for a level 2 drone. You could probably, it's very possible that you could make that block string long enough to guarantee a level 2 drone. Based on what we're seeing here. Because he's doing short combos.
Style is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. Sky.
You could probably do something like like close slash, far slash, heavy slash, if that's allowed. You could probably do close slash, far slash, heavy slash, and then a long coffin. You know, the long coffin, and then it looks like you can cancel the
Projectile
coffin
is out.
into the drone.
This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. Sky
No, you can't do coffin into drone. Your turn's over. Let me look at this again. Hold on a second.
projectile is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well.
You could probably just do fucking far slash into another drone. Into a small drone. Bruh, you could probably just do far slash into another drone. The pressure will never end, bro. Oh my god. I just realized this shit. You could probably just do fucking far slash into another drone. Oh my god, bro. They could jump it, but you can react to that.
Projectile is out. This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. Skyfish.
It might not be fast enough to do it in a block string, actually. It might not be fast enough. I take that back. I take that one back. I'm looking at it again. It might not be fast enough.
This is a crucial way to approach the opponent and works well as an answer to the opponent's projectiles as well. Skyfish. Goldlewis sends out extremely fast multi-hit projectiles. The number of projectiles in
Yeah, but he does. But after that guard break, he does get a throw strike mix-up, though. Oh man, this is crazy. All right, I think that's it for Mr. Gold.